there aren't dollars involved. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
There needs to be more dollars involved. There needs to be more dollars involved. Who's going first today?
You are, because I only have 3.
Oh, yeah.
That's barely 3 this week. We'll just chat and entertain you in other ways today.
All right.
Here we go.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. It's another Friday for you, Thursday for us. And this is another Matchbook. What's tomorrow? The 29th of March.
Like the 460th of March.
This is the 200 millionth of winter. There's a Gonzaga game on tomorrow night. So good luck, Ryan, and your friends. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Oh, also, we talked about it, and I think we're going to shorten these a little bit because we've gotten some feedback. Everyone loves them, which is great.
Really, the feedback was only from your mom, and
No,
she's just busy.
no, I've heard from other people too that it's hard to find a half hour sometimes.
Yeah.
So we're going to cut them down a little bit.
Yeah.
Just we might share less things and stuff. All right. All right, number 1 of mine, shocking. It's an article.
Yes.
But it was an article with an audio, so you can listen to it. You don't even have to read it.
Okay.
And it is I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's basically forget happiness, go hard at wonder.
Oh,
and the whole idea is that happiness is so fleeting and it's such an intangible thing, and people chase it and chase it and chase it, and they can't ever land on it. Mm-hmm. What you should be focusing your time and energy on is wonder. Because wonder is neither a positive or a negative thing. It's just a sensation of awe towards all things, and that can be good or bad. And I realized that, like, I do that.
You nail that.
I do that a lot. And I think that it's the source of, like, all of the good parts of me.
Yeah, for sure.
And then it's when you chase other things, that's when I think you run into some of the low parts.
Yeah.
And so the idea is to chase wonder. And it's like
a
6-minute listen. So it's worth it. Just put it on and listen to it and try to incorporate more wonder. And then I got really proud of us that our last class we did was called Wander with Wonder.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, we're on the right track. So yeah, forget happiness, aim for wonder.
Okay.
I think it's just generally good life advice.
I love that. Good one.
What do you got? What was number 1 for you?
I'll be real. This week
It's been a show of shit proportions.
has been a week. I have not read a single thing other than a cookbook. And I have run up and down our stairs probably 3,000 times.
Oh, more than that. That's like 3,000 times every other, like,
because
every 2 days.
Our poor Addie has been really sick, and we've been just taking care of Addie, trying to make her feel better. So my list is very short and
but also exciting.
Yeah, it is. So we have a friend who his family owns like a commercial kitchen appliance repair and sales.
Yeah.
And I had asked him, he had listed a bunch of things he was selling on Facebook Marketplace. And so I reached out to him and asked about a used beverage cooler or fridge, because right now I am making so much bread that I don't have room in the fridge for it, which is amazing.
It is amazing.
It's
a good problem to have.
I can't keep up with the orders though, and I would love to. So he said,
if anyone has a lead on one,
yeah,
let us know where
we
to
could
find
get in Helena.
a very simple freezer-less fridge would work.
Yes. So he said he didn't have that, but he did have some bakery racks that are like vintage, because they're from a store in Bozeman that went out of business. So they went in and took out stuff there, and he was like, you can just have it. I would love for you to have it.
That's
so now
amazing.
In our kitchen we have this enormous bakery rack, and I'm so excited about it.
Wheel it over. It's going to be noisy wheeling it over, but it'll be good. She does need a name. Look how cool that is.
This is our life now.
Give it a spin. Oh, baby.
It rolls so easy.
It really does. It's so cool.
So it fits full sheet pans, and the wheels are this beautiful, like, Cotswold green.
They are gorgeous.
And it's just, like,
You just leave it.
the most perfect.
We'll leave it as a prop.
It is really loud.
It's amazing. It frames us nicely.
Yeah. So I would like to be able to put sheep hands and also maybe some wood shelving on it so that I can cool
Your
multiple
loaves.
loaves of bread or cookies.
We need to get you some sheep hands. So if anybody also has old sheep hands you don't need, let us know.
So yeah, that's
love that.
really, this has been our life.
It has
this
been.
week. It's been baking and nursing.
Yeah. It's been a tiring.
And poor Addie has been just stuck in the basement for her entire spring break.
Yeah.
It's been the greatest spring break
of all time. All right, good one. Yeah. I like that. Okay, so my number 2, I'm going to quiz you a little.
Oh, okay.
So the idea, what it is, it's hilarious. It's another article. It's the worst opening lines in music history.
Oh.
So writing lyrics is hard. Writing poetry is hard. But it's sometimes very easy to write very bad lyrics and very bad poetry. Okay. So this was a list of the 10 worst opening lines in any song in history. So I wrote down 4 of them, and I'm going to see if you can tell what they're from. And then you'll also be able to tell how bad they are.
Fun.
Okay.
Yours are always way more fun.
Yeah, I know. Okay, number 1.
Okay.
Your butt is mine. Gonna take you right.
Whoa. I have no idea. It's got to be like...
You're going to be surprised.
Some rap song.
No.
Country song.
No.
What is it?
Michael Jackson. Bad. That's
what?
the
Your
opening.
Your butt
is mine, gonna take you right. That's the opening line to Michael Jackson's Bad. Okay,
wow.
Number 2. This one you're gonna know. I'm gonna get. I put in a freebie. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind? I'm not gonna sing it because that'll give it away. But do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind?
I know that song.
This was on the list of one of the worst opening lines ever.
It's like our high school song.
No.
Right? No?
More recent.
Oh, Katy Perry.
Yes. Got it.
I can't think of the
Firework.
name. Yes.
Okay, number 3.
Oh, that was pretty bad.
I don't like cities, but I like New York. Other places, I feel like a dork.
Nuh-uh.
That's the real line.
A dork?
A dork. Because it rhymes with York.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Madonna. I love New York.
Wow.
Okay, this one's also probably a gimme. It's so bad. Uno, dos, tres, catorce, which that translates to 1, 2, 3, 14.
Yeah.
And I agreed with this one, and it hurts my heart to agree because they're one of my all-time favorite bands from when I was a kid. But that is
Uno, dos,
real
tres,
bad.
catorce. I don't know.
U2.
What?
Vertigo.
Oh, gosh.
And he shouts it, and it's
Oh,
terrible. And
Bono.
everyone's like, "Why did you?" And so when they interviewed him about it, they said, "Why did you go 1, 2, 3, 14?" And he goes, "Because that's rock and roll."
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So there's 6 more on there, and they're
That's
hilarious. There's some really funny ones. So if you want, and then I wanted people to chime in if they can think of other awful opening lines to songs.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
We're both so tired today.
So that's it. That's my number 3.
Okay.
Or no, that's my number 2.
Your number 2.
Number 2. Go ahead.
My number 2. Oh, I have to grab it again. I keep forgetting I'm brain fogged today. Oh, where did it go? Oh.
She has props today.
Tyler bought me.
I bought her something. This is really cool.
It's so pretty.
It is. It's
Even
nice.
if it didn't work well, which it does,
it just
I
looks
would love
cool.
the color and the way it looks. This is a cooling rack that expands.
So you could do bread.
Because I have had cooling racks all over the countertops. And
Are you trying to go higher or lower?
Higher. I've run out of space. So Tyler bought me this beautiful rose gold cooling rack.
And you can go, and then watch, you can go for bread.
Yep, bread.
Or if you want to go to, I don't know what this would be, like maybe maybe pastries.
And it has like a little safety lock.
So that would be maybe like pastries or something.
My Dottie Knotts.
Yeah, your Dottie Knotts. And then maybe the second row would be maybe cookies.
Cookies. Yeah. Isn't that fun?
That's cool.
It's so pretty too. I love rose. Whoa, that's fun.
Yeah, and so that's where you put the little hook
Yeah.
so it doesn't do that.
Yep.
Cool, eh?
Yeah, I love it.
You can leave
so
that out
much.
too.
Okay.
Good
I
one.
might move it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, number 3.
You're just gonna carry us this
That's
week.
fine. So number 3 is, it's not a quiz, but it's a chime in. So I wrote about this too. I only am sharing this because it's so ridiculous. The website it came from is so ridiculous. It's called The Art of Manliness, which is just so dumb. But I wanted more to figure out if any of this is real or if it's total just BS. Okay. So 50 random things that turn women on. And I first think that's so ridiculous. Like, why just women?
Right.
But either way, it made me laugh.
Yeah.
So here were just some of them, and I want you to confirm or deny.
Oh.
Number 1, forearms. Like
Deny.
nice forearms.
No.
Okay. Number 2, rolled up sleeves.
Yeah.
Okay. 3.
But I guess it depends on what your arms.
Well, so that's what
Yeah.
it said on the article. It said if the forearms are nice.
No, I mean, I don't know.
Okay. Number 3, intelligence.
Yes.
Number 4, flannel shirts. And I was like,
Yes.
that one, I hope that one is one because I have a lot of them.
I mean, on you.
Okay, this one's super weird. Backing your car up with one hand. So, like, you know when guys go like this?
No.
And they like lean back and they
you
do
want to
that?
know one of my biggest pet peeves?
Yes.
I don't know why, but maybe it's just because we live in Montana. And if any of you do it, I'm sure I love you still. But
Maybe not.
when mostly it's guys feel the need to back into a parking spot
For no reason.
for no reason.
Just like a quick getaway. Yeah.
Yes. Like, are you robbing the store
why
or
do
the
people
bank
do
and you
that?
need to make it? It drives me nuts.
That's
I'm
actually-
like, cool, good
that's a
job,
good-
dude. And it just takes so much more time,
It
too,
does.
if people are waiting to pull into their parking spots like normal humans.
Yeah. Like, the only time
just
I do that
drives
is if
me
it's like a
nuts.
situation where you have to do it to, like, put something in the back.
Right.
Otherwise, what are you doing?
But usually it's not. It's guys in giant lifted
Yeah.
trucks. And they're like, oh, bro, I gotta
you're
back
right.
in.
And they
Drives me crazy.
And they probably talk about how good they are at backing up trailers.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, almost done.
Okay.
This one I was like, must be a very individual taste thing,
Okay.
but backwards baseball hats,
You know, I mean, maybe when I was in middle school.
maybe. Okay, eye crinkles.
Yes, for sure.
And then this one was super specific and random. A tailored wool coat.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Really?
I mean, Peaky Blinders. Think
oh,
about
that's true.
think about Peaky Blinders. Even you. I mean,
Yeah, they look
we
cool.
all think
that's
they're
true.
hot and
Yeah,
amazing.
that's true.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So
for
there's way more. I think there's like 50 of them.
Couldn't it just be like
Turn-ons, period.
turn-ons?
I know, but
in
it's on the art of
general?
manliness.
Oh, right.
But yeah, there's
do
way
you-
more, and some of them are weird. Like parallel parking was one of them, like being a good parallel parker. And I was like, I literally park my car in the middle of the road, hand Sarah the keys, get out of the car, and make her parallel park.
Usually I'm driving in towns though, so it's
That's
not
true.
usually something we
Yeah,
have
you
to
don't
do.
have to parallel park on a highway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. My last one is I didn't share a recipe this week, a specific recipe. So
That's
maybe
okay. You don't have to.
maybe I'll find one. But another cookbook, one that I used this week.
And you used a recipe from that last week.
Did I?
Yeah.
What I used last week? What was my-
Brown butter. chocolate
yeah.
chip.
It was from this cookbook.
Yeah, that's good that you're
So
sharing this.
maybe what I'll do is just share this recipe in
Oh,
this
yeah,
cookbook.
perfect.
I love her snickerdoodles recipe. I change a few things. Like I add cardamom and nutmeg because I love
Don't you
them.
not put cream of tartar?
I don't put cream of tartar because I don't like it. And I don't use shortening or coconut oil because
I'm allergic.
you're allergic to coconut oil, and shortening just grosses me out, even though it doesn't need to.
What's
I
that
just
song
don't
that
like
goes,
it.
all my little puddins love shortening, shortening?
All my little babies love shortening.
Babies?
Shortening.
Oh, yeah, why would it be
All my
puddins?
babies love shortening.
Yeah, I guess
bread.
puddins doesn't make sense.
And I reduce the sugar always. But anyway, she has a bunch of cookies, and I guess she got famous on Instagram for her pan banging cookies.
Or pan banging.
So I'll show you. They're like, basically, they're kind of
But does
high maintenance.
Does she bang the pan?
Yeah, remember when I tried them and you were like,
Oh.
what are you doing?
That's
Because it's so
right.
loud. You basically like start baking them and then you So here's the snickerdoodle version, but
Ew, that doesn't look good.
well, they're
Sorry.
actually, the texture is really good though.
Like chewy.
So you start baking them, and then like after a few minutes, you go into the oven and and you slam the pan down on the thing, and you spin it, and then a few minutes later, you do it again and again and again. So
That's
they get this like wrinkly.
Yeah, they look
top.
like little cow pies.
They do, but the texture is great.
Is this whole category called pan banged?
Yeah, it is pan.
Oh, it really is.
Pan banging cookies. You can't read that, but that's what it says.
Sounds like someone that backs into a parking spot.
It does. So anyway, I do really like her recipes.
No, they're good.
And it's just, this is 100 cookies. It's not just cookies though. There's brownies and other
Cookie
little
treats.
So that's it. That's me for this week, and we barely made it.
That's okay. I have one more.
Okay.
So, lately, we've been trying to, once again, minimalize our belongings.
Yes. Which is why we have this giant bakery rack.
Exactly. And the new thing. But we have been getting rid of a lot of stuff, and especially just like visual clutter, which I need to finish doing that section there.
Yep.
But it's felt really good, and spring is the time for spring cleaning. So I found this thing, 16 steps and tips on how to effectively declutter your life.
Ooh.
And there was a lot of them. There's 16 ways, but I kept 4 to tell you.
Okay.
Number 1, and this is a really, really smart one. Go for the low-hanging fruit first. And basically, so it's like if you have 4 muffin tins, you don't need 4 muffin tins.
But I
do.
do.
But start there. So like if you have 3
But I need 4 muffin tins.
Why?
Because I bake so
True.
much.
but no, that was an example.
But like a normal.
Yeah, or like if you
household.
have 6 containers that hold
Right.
pens, you don't need 6 pen containers. You
Right.
can get rid of those. Or so go for the low hanging fruit first, because that's the easiest. Number 2, this one's really smart. Give items an expiration date. So like even use a little like Post-it, put it on something and says use by whatever it is, like 3 months from now,
Or get rid
or
of
it's
it.
donated.
Yeah.
And so then if you go to the thing and that tag hasn't been pulled off, no matter what, you get rid of it.
I like that.
Which leads to the 4th one, but I'll go to that one. Number 3 is ask what is the cost of keeping this? Because some things we keep, but what is the cost of maintenance for that thing? What is the cost for space in your home? Because if you have something that you're never using, that's costing you space. So you could use that for something you do use.
Right.
So that's another one. And then the last one is if you do have things that expire and you have to donate, keep the memories of the stuff, not the stuff. So take a photo, really pretty photo, edit it, and then keep that. And then every time you look at that from then on, you'll be like, oh man, I love that.
I like that.
So then you don't have to keep the thing. So there's more. There's 12 more, but
All right.
Easy
17,
peasy.
18 minutes. We did a
we
good
did
job.
good. Yeah, we cut some fat. We trimmed the fat.
So if everyone could send healing energy
Yeah.
toward Addie, that would be really
And
great.
also like de-sicknessizing, sanitizing vibes to Sarah and I.
Oh, I've been sanitizing
So we don't
constantly.
get it. No, I know, but like we need like Trump level swallow bleach and shine UV light up our butts.
No thanks.
I know, but like send those vibes.
Okay.
So we don't get
Thanks
it as
for
well.
that visual.
It's snowing again here, which is really awesome. But we love you a lot, and next week
Have a
she'll do
great
better. Maybe.
I will.
Probably not.
Probably not. It'll probably be more recipes,
I
but
probably will. But we love you a lot. Thanks for
love you
sticking
all.
around. And also, there's a lot of new faces here over the last few days. Welcome.
oh gosh, yeah. And then this
Welcome
is how I
to
show
the
up.
chaos. I know. All these new people show up, and then Sarah's just like, I'm just going to...
I'm just baking, and I'm so
low
tired.
balling. But we love you, and we'll see you next week. And be good to one another.
And
Later.
be curious. Or
Be
no.
curious.
What?
And
Wonder?
take your pill.
Okay.
Fill yourself with wonder.
Yes.
Aim at wonder, not happiness.